This is scary stuff. Artificial intelligence is definitely here to stay, and while some aspects may seem futuristic, there are many programs, systems and technologies that are currently in use, especially inside our homes.
Whether you realise it or not, you're probably connected to several forms of AI already. As more and more technology creeps into lives, it's important to understand how smart these devices really are. To help explain, we welcome tech expert and author Tracy Sheen. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Love to see it. What exactly is a smart home and what kind of tech are we talking about?
Think about a smart home like a brain for your house, like a robot butler, if you will. So it could be a fridge. Very much your TVs are connected because we're watching streaming channels all the time. Anything that connects to the internet is considered to be a smart home device. Cameras, garage doors, air conditioners, etc.
You know what's really frightening here? We're just at the beginning of this thing, right? How much smarter or how much worse can this situation get for us at home?
Buckle up, Buttercup. The Jetsons. Right?
Everything.
Think about the Jetsons. That's literally kind of where we're headed. You know, you can have as much connected to the internet as you want to. I do believe that we will be able to limit what we want to have connected. We will still have some of that capability, but our devices are certainly all ready to rock and roll.
So we've all had that discussion where people think their phones are listening to them because we might just happen to mention something in conversation, next minute it's coming up on our phone. So is it true that our devices are monitoring our conversations, and if so, what are they learning about us?
Yes, to a point. A lot of it is also trading data for convenience. So we're so familiar now with flashing rewards cards wherever we go shopping, or we've all been in that situation where we've jumped on a search engine and we've Googled a pair of running shoes or a new car or something. So it's not just our devices listening to us, it's become so familiar with our search history and our tracking history that it's able to feed that information back to us very easily.
Can you just explain this concept? Because we say the phone's listening to... That's not someone sitting in China listening to your conversation. It's just plucking out words and...
Well, maybe for you, Larry. I mean, you're someone that they would want to listen to, I'm sure.
Don't say that.
Well,
don't say that. I don't think so. Kylie's heard my comment. I don't think so. But do you know what I mean? What's actually... When you say your phone's listening to you, what does that mean? Where's it going? What's happening?
Yeah, so the data is literally the currency of the future, right? That is what the companies are after. What are you searching for? How often are you searching for it? How many people in that region are searching for it? So it's looking for keywords, if you will. Morning show, Kylie, Larry, those types of things, and then it's putting it into context of a broader conversation.
OK, so what do we do? For anyone with a connected home, what should we be thinking about in terms of our privacy?
Always start with multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication. So you always want to have that switched on absolutely everything. If you want to go a little bit, more, you can look at switching your smart home devices onto a separate Wi-Fi. So just jump on ChatGPT or one of those. You don't have to be a tech specialist. You can just say, how do I do this? But things like, updating your firmware on your smart TVs and things like that, there's always functionality that you can go in, keep them up to speed. So the no open Wi-Fi, but it's really becoming aware is the biggest thing that we can do right now.
It's such a swamp, isn't it? For people my age and older, we're in big trouble here. When you say update this and do this and change the settings on that and go to this and that, it's really hard to keep up with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't play the age card, Larry. I think we're about the same thing. So,
but you understand it, right? I was trying to explain this to my mum the other day. It's really tricky to understand.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, the people I work with every day, they're fantastic accountants or plumbers or whatever, but how are they keeping up with it, right?
Absolutely.
So you've written this book called AI and You. As in you, but you. What will readers learn?
Thank you.
When you're saying AI
and you,
what are your readers going to learn?
Yeah, it's really a framework for managing this transition from how we've always done things to the way the world is now. So it steps people through how to think about, you know, keeping the human in the centre of the loop of everything that we do. So not just outsourcing our brains or our lives to these devices, but staying connected as human beings and making those choices.
Oh, gee, it's fascinating. Fascinating days ahead. Tracy, lovely to see you. Kylie and I have noticed that you are wearing the video glasses.
Yeah.
I will say this: neither of us have approved that angle. That's
it could
not
be
an
a
angle.
little bit chinny.
Chin-
couldn't it?
Yes,
It's going to be a little bit chinny.
I'll stand
and
up before
our
we-
lighting is set for camera 3.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tracy.